In a 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, JJ's back at it again. More, well, it's not more F-Zero 99 because that was last week. Hey, it's more Gran Turismo stuff with some interesting daily races on the way. When I say interesting, I don't even know what's going on. All I know is that this is going to be a bit of an interesting sort of affair. We've got some races we're going to do, and it's going to be painful. I've got the Batmobile again. Someone's in an R18. And I do not know what on earth I'm doing, is the simplest way of putting it. As you can tell, I've done a couple of things with the transition, so I'm just wondering how I do with that. Just testing it out, just to see if it works better. Made a couple of changes here and there. Maybe it just works, maybe it doesn't. I don't know which one it is going to be yet. All we know is that we are going to be flying in this daily race. Maybe streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Maybe. But it appears everybody else is in daily race C. Hold up. Did it actually not change the setups? It did. It did. It's alright. It's fine. It did change. Oh, excuse me. An evening to you, James. Who's in the car? I was alone. Good morning, good evening, Riverton. Hey, who's in the car? I was alone. Before you do anything else, let me remind you of something. Duck! I don't know where I got Inspector Gadget from. I was like, tiring, but fine. I just think these races are, I don't know what's going to happen with them. Might be painful, might be good. I might be a server issue because I don't know what's going on with my internet. I only reset it yesterday and it's still been problematic. Hey, I don't know, but anyway, we're good. Let's race. I've had to made a couple of changes. Well, transitional changes more than anything. As I race in the Batmobile, as it's called. I am in daily race B, and I haven't got a clue on what I'm supposed to be doing here. It's Group 1's on the high speed ring, with everybody choosing the Nissan. Yeah, but I think I am gonna need it. Ooh, this is not gonna be good. The start was actually fine. It was just a case. The start was fine, it was a case of a few rotten apples. Whoops. Oh, don't put yourself there! And this vehicle's only got 5 gears. And I forgot wall riding is a thing on this track. It's Group 1, and it's the 90s cars we're using. I can change the gear ratios on this thing. I think oh! But I'm going to lose driver rating here because of that. Oh dear. I don't even know how that happened. All I know is that I went spinning around like a top. It's a Nissan R92C, the car. Oh. I do think that the wall riding should be penalised more severely, because everybody. Yeah, wall riding should be penalised more severely than those who are trying to do the track legitimately. How ironic. I say it should be more penalised. I get hit it by accident. Accident. Not with intent. That's the trouble with this class. Well, one race in, and I'm safe to say, it's safe for me to say that I'm not. Don't worry, it gets better. What's the time? We've missed that one. Oh, don't worry, it gets better. I'll show you what the daily races are. It's not so much boring as the fact that it's just meh. I don't know what some people would think about this race, but I don't like it. I don't know. I don't think I like it much. Look, this is what daily race C is. It's group 3s. Well, at least we don't have to worry about doing tuning. I don't know. When I saw the tracks, I was like... Right. It's going to be like that, I guess. That's why I'm only doing it for 2 days this week. Because I had a feeling that these daily races were going to be quite... bad. And it appears I am not mistaken in that. But we're going to do our best. We're going to make the best of a bad situation. And we're just going to try and go for it. That's the only thing we can do. Last week's daily races were actually good. Good fun, but this week's, after just the first impression, I'm like, nah, it doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, Cadillac, in principle, that is in 26. Whether it happened or not is another matter. It's a completely different matter. I mean, the last time we had that was 2016 when Haas joined, and that was the final year of Manor. And that in itself, yeah, 10 through to 12 we did, and you had to go all the way back to 95. The last, no, well, 97 technically. The last time we had 24 cars, but 24 cars starting a race, you'll have to go all the way back to 1995, and that was Australia, and that was at Adelaide. Yeah, the last time we had 24 cars in this era, 2012 Brazil. And I do remember that because it was somewhere around the, you know, when the financial crisis happened, when the banking crisis happened, with the Lehman Brothers going down the toilet and all that jazz, real estate going wrong, that sort of thing. Yeah, F1 was a bit affected too. It didn't kill any of the teams off. It just caused a bit of a discrepancy in, well, how much income you're going to get. It decreased it. We also had Honda leaving when it was bought out by Braun, and that is its own history. And then we had BMW and Toyota leave the year after that, 2009, which meant Toyota left the sport for good. Sauber bought back what was their team originally, because it was BMW Sauber, then went back to Sauber. And then the year the year after that, 2010, I think it was when the original teams. No, I didn't. I only watched the highlights because I'm not putting myself through the pompousness of it all. It's just an all. It's just a. I don't know. Something about the Vegas Grand Prix just doesn't sit right with me. Had qualifying gone to plan, Lewis may have won that way. May have won at Vegas. Had his qualifying gone right, but he didn't. And he still got second out of it. But in terms of Vegas as a whole, Vegas Grand Prix as a whole, it's just full of overpaid, pompous, so-called celebrities. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm rambling on a little bit, but the thing is with Vegas, yes, it's in Nevada. I think Las Vegas is overrated in itself. Never been there. No, but the looks of it, it's just like, it's just another city. I don't really see what's so special about it. Well, that's Americanization for you. Mind you, it did give us Hell's Kitchen. And it did give us, well, the originals of Lord Sugar's The Apprentice. You can't be too careful where you can say that. We do like Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, we do. I was watching a bit earlier, actually. You know, on the Hell's Kitchen YouTube channel, they've got all the official seasons up until season... Well, aside from season 10, which is ongoing, they've got every single season up to season 16 on there. And they have clips of other series as well, and its own individual bite-sized bits. Not quite. They're doing season 10, and I think season 16 will be next. That was a controversy in itself. That was a bit controversial. Each Hell's Kitchen season always has its controversies, per se. What was I saying? Vegas isn't. What was I saying? Vegas is over. It's overrated. It's full of pompous so-called celebrities, and it's just not my way of going to a Grand Prix. I mean, I'm more on the side. I'm more of the business. Yeah, watch for Ramsey freaking out. He does that a little less now. Maybe because he's in his. Maybe it's because he's in his late 50s, and he's. I think he's starting to wind down now. Starting to wind down his career as a chef. Because he's been at it since the 90s. Run his own establishment since the year 2000. So I think it's only fair for him to start winding down on what has been a bit at times controversial, but at the same time should be celebrated career of Gordon Ramsay. 30 odd years, I think it is. Started under Marco Pierre White, from what I remember. You know, the funny thing is about Marco Pierre White was that I wrote on a documentary, and he didn't originally want to be a chef. He just carried on because he got good at it. And when he got to his 3 Michelin stars, which was then the OG, the absolute highest point of a culinary career, and after spending some time trying to maintain it, he just, nope, I don't want to go through the rest of this anymore. I'll just hand your Michelin star. I'll just hand my stars back, and I will close down. Because it was just working for the sake of working. He didn't need to prove himself anymore. So, anyway, I've already told you about Vegas. And the other thing which didn't sit well with me was the fact that they affected 99% of the businesses over there, especially on those on the strip. Well, Miami's just an overglorified car park. Which is ironic in a way, because that's where Las Vegas first went off to when they first did their Grand Prix. Which was in itself in the Caesars Palace Hotel car park, which you can't do. which you can't visit anymore because it's been built on. It's where the Venetian is now, from what I heard. I mean, Miami's not the first time Formula One has raced around a car park. Caesar's Palace, 81 and 82. It's the first time. I mean, what's the point of racing around a car park? It was like literally left. It was like start line, hard left, up a bit, small right, left, hairpin right, and then it's mirrored, and again, and then again, and at the very end you go all the way through what can only be essentially called quintuple left turns back to the start line. I mean, I don't get it. I don't know who on earth decided it was a good idea to hold it. Yeah, that would have been a better idea. Just do the whole race on Baby Park Mario Kart and just be over and done with. I forgot to change the setup, didn't I? Yeah, so I'm going to be struggling a little bit on the straights, I think, because I forgot to change the downforce settings, but alright. Anyway, I'm doing this race and I'm going on today to race C. If I'm not particularly enjoying it, I might change tomorrow's street. Oh shoot, I forgot it's the 22 edition. They don't have a 24. Right, here we go again. I forgot to change the downforce settings on this car. I got a second time penalty for worse. Yeah, I'm 20. It's just where the line goes. Yeah, I forgot to change the downforce setting, so I'm going to be struggling down here. Yeah, running 2 seconds a lap slower is not a good thing, and I'm losing it all down the straight because I forgot to change the brake bias. I was a leader out. What were you thinking of? Absolutely pathetic driving. See, using the outer line is faster, so I don't understand why you go for the inside line if it's slower when you're not going to get the move done. Come on. That's off track. That's the wall riding. And this is on me as well for forgetting to change the downforce settings. This race. Nah, this is not the vibe. This race is... Nah. This race is not the vibe. I'll probably go down to back down the wave because of all this. I mean, this is not a race I would like to do. It's not the track, it's the combo. It's not cohesive. And I'm not going to do that race. I think 2 races is enough for me. I was like, that's it for these 2 races. I am not going to do any more of those. Therefore, I'm not even going to bother. Yeah, not going to bother with that. Those races are not... Yeah. These races, not the vibe. I am not doing it. Yeah, good luck with that. I can't do that one in 10 minutes. I'm going to try Daily Race C. And see how that goes. I mean, it can't get any worse, can it? This one, okay, just quickly show you Daily Race C. This one's just a brake bias chat. You can only change the brake bias, but you got on the no circuit La Sarthe, Circuit de la Sarthe without chicanes. I'm not a particular... I don't particularly like La Sarthe too much. It's just full of straights. When I used to race, it's a bit like Shellington, which is a track in Oxfordshire, where it was straight, fast corner, slow corner, fast corner, back down, hairpin, fast straight, slow chicane, fast straight, right hander, hairpin, left, and long straight again. It's too stop start for my liking, and I've always struggled around stop start circuits. So there's that, I suppose. More weather races, yeah. I'd be down for more weather races too. People just don't like it though. I don't know why, but it's just always... You always get some people, you ask for something, they don't like it, but then you do what they want, and then you give them what they want, and they still don't like it. I mean, you can't please people. You can't. You just can't please them. It's not me going on a rant here. That's... A lot of other people have said it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, 4 minutes to go until we go in. At least we've got the tyres, and we've got the police vehicle. So the only thing we're missing is the blue and twos. I couldn't find a police delivery for the Nissan. Mind you, it's not a race I'm willing to spend my time on. I might do laps on the main, but beyond that, no, I won't do it. Also, the last race I need a siren, yeah, exactly, or a horn. The other thing is the Deep Forest one. I ended up tied 42nd. I ended up tied 42nd on the board for the last Deep Forest time trial race. And Denny racing on the time trial single lap. And I was literally 1,000th of the highest Brit. 1,000th. And that still hurts me, but I knew I couldn't do much more with that skill level. Yeah. The fastest Lambo time was 24.8. So it was... The top Lambo was about 17th, and that was a Greek driver who is known for... who has previously done the World Finals. And I'm getting a few people asking me to go onto the PS5 side now. And I do see the point in doing so, because over the last... I've been on the PS2 side for nearly PS2? Wrong century. Wrong decade. Whichever. And... I feel like in a way I've outgrown the PS4 side. There's a reason for that, because there are hardly any A pluses in the lobby, and sometimes we get them. Sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't, and it causes the mix match of room people. And I do feel like I should... A lot more A plus drivers here. I suspect that the race will take about 20 minutes or so. I gotta have to try and find some money and try and get one off. Probably this. Actually, I've still got all the things with this, and I've still got my PS4. So, it's a bit of a pickle for me, because the cheapest one is without a disc drive, but then I've got PS4 games which I've still got discs for. Right, I'm gonna have a quick look at Amazon just to see what prices they are. See, this 3 on the Black Friday deal was $309, but with a disc it's another £90. And how many years are we now down the PS5's lifespan? Surprisingly not. Alright, so here we go. Here's the grid. If you look, it's all 4 GTs. With the odd BMW. I don't know how enough you get a BMW over there. And I am pretty rusty with this car as well. I haven't driven it in just over a year. So that's another problem. The Pro 700. Why would I want to... Why would I want to pay £700 for a piece of... I don't know. It doesn't sound right. This is the issue we're having right now. It just I'm struggling to see sense in all this. Right. I wish we could play. I wish there was still the bill. Well, I'll find the bill theme and then just play it along on on each lap. I'll probably get killed for copyright by ITV, but you get the idea. It is actually one of the best. It's actually one of the best police deliveries. DJ Diesel. Hey, where's the kit, Flashdance? Unfortunately, I do not know what... Unfortunately, I do not know why I'm braking. Who? Oh. That was well recovered there. I almost went flying off. I think the rear brake bias is too high. Rear brake bias is too high. I'll have to try and reduce it. Put it on to 0, I think. No, 1. I think the best point is to pit halfway, so like the end of lap 3. It's a good thing there's a simulation, because otherwise my engine would have blown up by now. It's a bit of a long story, Flashdance. It's a bit of a long story. We're just about to approach it. It takes about, I will try and measure it next time, but I think it takes about nearly half. Oh, gee. This is why you always need to be careful. This is why you always need to be careful. See, me just holding back and just letting the situation play out is what saved me there. Bismarck, come on. I don't have time to be held up here. Now's not the time to hold me up. Come on. That's... what? That's a penalty. Nope, we're good. Yeah, we're in the slipstream. That's good. The old Hockenheimring. Yeah. Yeah, it does look like that a bit. Oh, come on, let's get in the slipstream. I am in the slipstream, but come on, I want to get closer than this. Don't try and overtake me here. This is not safe. I feel like I've been ran. I've been run up the rear so many times. Oh my goodness me. It's 4 seconds. I was just being safe there. Just making sure I got it in. That's all I had to do. Just make sure I got it in the pit lane without issue. I'm currently net 4th right now, but I need help. I mean, I've done a good job getting to this point, but I need some assistance to catch up now. Speedy Justice hasn't pitted in yet. There's no point slowing down here. There's absolutely no point slowing down because that's just going to cost me more time than it is going to get than to gain me. But that lot is closing in on me. That's a goal. Looks like there's been an own goal. I don't know how, but there's an own goal, and I'm not the one who's in the goalkeeping position. There's chaos behind. Oh. Well. Well held, JJ, well held. I'm gonna pay some store. Yep. See you later, Flash. Thanks for jumping in. So I think P3 is still possible, but I need to drive this last lap well. Yeah, definitely could have done with some help here, unfortunately, and it hasn't happened. I'm going to be losing 12 miles an hour down the straight here, at least. Unless I can just snip it into the slipstream of box extreme ahead of me. But this race is not so bad. This isn't so bad. Data race B's worse than this. But I think, give it time. Yeah, lost a... Yeah, you see, not being able to have 12 miles an hour, you lose a second. But I am closing in on this individual. But this car is more designed for Le Mans anyway. caught him up at the wrong place. Another lap out of heaven. Another lap out of heaven. From 15th, yeah, definitely. Well, who was the winner? Oh, the winner was using the Supra. Better downforce, so it can work in those conditions. And I wasn't too far away, so I can be reasonably happy with my performance that time. Ahead of quite a few of the A+. This race has got a lot of A+ in, which is good to see. I can't understand the 15th place driver though, just trying to go out the inside of somebody. Well, one of the other drivers go out the inside of me when it's not a good place to do it. I did gain rating though, which is good. So I'll save the replay and figure out what happened this time, man. So many people lost rating, by the way. Flipping egg. You can. Thanks to the way. I'm not saying anything. Thanks to the crash. Everybody's just crashing into each other. It's like, oh, I don't know. Well, I don't know what's worse. Still could be worse. Still could be worse. But there was quite a few A+ which I did finish ahead of. Oh dear. And they're both asking, you know it's bad when both the top two are, according to the third place, saying, what's your problem? Huh. I can't wait to figure out what this is all about. Anyway, that's probably made up some of the deficit which I had on the first two races. Check the replay. Check the replay. You'll find he's dead, and she's only got a flesh wound. There's always an excuse, isn't there? 000. Give me the old firing range any day, Quartermaster. Yes, it's called the future, so get used to it. So, this is where you keep the old relics, then, eh? Have you known this is where our most cutting-edge technology is developed? Point taken. I don't know why I got... Must you touch everything? Does it still work? All of a sudden, check the replay, die another day, comes into my head, the Q briefing. You know, after Bond does his simulator. He does his shooting simulator, trying to get his skills back up to scratch again. Back up to speed. Yeah, but it's nothing that spectacular. It's just die another day. You know how naughty's when a little bit overkill and its CGI was laughable. I mean, it's not... I mean, come on. It was just dreadful. You know, yeah, just a little bit. Just a bit. I don't rate it highly in my Bond films either. The fencing sequence, I think, was probably the best thing going for it, actually. I look back at that now and I thought, yeah, that's a good sequence. I enjoyed that. What did Speedy get a penalty for? Must have been a corner car or something. Where was the cut on that one? Huh? It's also why I was being. It was also why I was being careful, because I knew about track limits are quite. Oh. If anything, it was Master that was causing that caused the issue, and then they ended up in the gravel trap. And then what happened? Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. We didn't go through all the laps though, but I don't really see what was the issue there. Maybe I should have just given them a little friendly tap just to make it rule of 3. But I would not have got that podium legitimately if I'd done that. So just let it be. Move on. We're good. Better bar the intermediates, because you never know what weather it's going to be like. You never know. I just hope there was actually a wet weather update in this track, because normally there is with Le Savre. It's just not this time, unless we just had a completely dry event. Yeah, the return of Mario Kart is this week because F-Zero's on a break. I am still going to do F-Zero on Thursday, but it's not going to be leagues, because there are no leagues that are happening. But Mario Kart is tomorrow. Oh no, not tomorrow. Actually, it's Wednesday or Friday. F-Zero is on Thursday. I know it's been a while. It's been about a good couple of months since I last did a kart stream. And in Miller's case, he won't. I don't think he will play the game again. He won't play kart again unless it's a lobby. Return of King Boo, yeah. A pluses in this one. Oh come on! It's Lamar here. It's Lamar. Mind you, it could be worse. It could be the American National Anthem at Vegas. Because I have a thing about national anthems. I always like to listen to them because I've got that sort of interest inside of me to listen to how each national anthem has been performed. Some of them great, some of them bad, some of them different, and some of them What are you doing? I mean, if you wanted to do an a cappella of it, you might as well just done an a cappella of it, rather than just having three dudes sing it out of tune. That's what the American national anthem sounded like, and I thought Mark Anthony wasn't brilliant when it was Miami. You know, the best iteration of the U.S. national anthem was when it was at Kota. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we've got a better idea what to do now. Just got to make sure we get to the front and stay there. I don't know what's happening with Meltdown. I don't know what's happening with Ultimate in general, really. I haven't played a competitive set since Blaststone in July. That Blaststone in July. That was about 4 months ago now. I wasn't even on streaming duty. I was on monitor duty. And I still, haven't kept up with Smash for years. That's quite a long time, actually. I haven't been to an event since... I've not been to a Smash event since Regen. Right. 1 was a good rate. But we need to work together here. You know what? A push would have been real handy at that moment, Flip. Why are people's racecraft so dreadful at times? Whoa, what the? Why am I going? Why did I go off there? Wait, what? What? Ah, oh, these truck penalties. Whatever. Whatever. Because I'm not in the slipstream, I can't catch up. For something as stupid as that. I lost 2 seconds on the straight because of that. Not only did I lose 2 seconds to the drivers in front, I lost 2 seconds to the drivers behind me because I had no slipstream. As far as I'm concerned, I'm still behind the Swiss onto the back of Mattia, but no, because it decided to dig in, I'm neither. I should really be about 3 behind, but I'm not 3 behind. I'm 4 behind. I've got to help him. I've got to help Fittipaldi along. I've got to help them. It's the only thing we can do though. We've got to push each other along. I'm not pushing him any further at this point. Yeah, that's the plan. And I'm going to try and use the same tactic down the straight. I'm going to try and use the same tactic again. Because it's not... Because, yes, I could just... Yes, I am faster than Fittipaldi. But if I jump ahead here, we're going to lose time to the people around us. There's no point in doing so. That's why I'm just pushing them along a little bit so that we don't have to worry about that bit. The Master Blaster is still in the front. Right, so that means we're about 6. But we're about 6 seconds behind. It's given us a chance. But I've got to get back in the slipstream. I'm concerned here because I'm not... Which part? Which part? Bruh, I did everything I could to try and get myself into slipstream and I still haven't been able to get it. What's the point? So am I. But you gotta use what you gotta use. Also, I'm my old, so I don't really particularly care about my sportsmanship rating on this one. You actually have a pen, so there's little benefit of you fighting. You know that? The annoying thing is, that penalty might have actually cost us a win. It just shows what happens when we work together. When someone gets the memo. Gets the bigger picture. Just a shame I couldn't quite get back in the slipstream after the pit stop. I don't know why my pit stop was slower than the other ones, but yeah, it was, and it cost me that little bit of extra, well, I don't know, like a tenth or two, and that was enough to not get me the slipstream. Amazingly, I still... Oh, this is the old, so I am going to gain on my driver rating on this one. So, Mattia won it. Still got another 6 or so minutes before the next race. 6 or so minutes before the next race. A bit late on the food side, I think. Right. Let's have a look and see where I could have got that pen. I don't see it. If it was white line stuff, I should have had a 1 second penalty. But the fact that I got the time penalty, I suspect for going a little bit too tight on the first part, while still hitting the same curvature as the second part, yeah, that is questionable, to say the least. What have we got on the ticket? What do we get on our little daily thing? Oh, mind you, I am down 3 million quid or something like that. 3 million credits down the line because I had to buy the R92C and then the Ford. Doesn't do anything for me. I mean, that was just a terrible ticket. It was a dreadful ticket, so I'm not actually fussed. I'm not fussed about that ticket. Plain and simple, not finished. Mind you, the only good thing that's coming out of this is that I'm gaining my driver rating back. I looked at the TG video just before I went online, and he rates it quite highly. He rates the races quite highly, but I don't particularly see it. I don't really see the same opinion. Mind you, TG is the guy who actually tried to get into the GT Academy all those years ago when that was a thing. Got as far as the boot camp. He got as far as the boot camp for what I remembered in 1 year. It didn't quite happen. Dear me. I simply can't. I just don't know. I'll go on about national anthems, but the Brazil one I thought was great. It was actually good. I enjoyed it. You know, with the country music. Yeah, Brazil was. With the country music, I think it was. Does that make it? Would have been even funny if I was on the last turn. How many people are in this one? 10A plus is 6 A's. 10A plus, I say 10A plus 6 A's. Yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow, James. If it's been a long day, yeah, I got it. Yeah, Tuanyu. Nice to see you again, Tuanyu. I think it's all going to be the same temperatures and all everything else. Right, let's go again. Right, let's go. Tuanyu, first lap, come on. First lap, Tuanyu, come on. Chaos already. I was about to say, if you didn't get a half-second time penalty for that, I'll be asking quite a few questions. I need to push North Canal on this time around because there's a bigger objective ahead, and that is 10th place group. We need, actually, do need to work together here. Is it doing any difference though? Nope, nothing. I don't get it, some people. I was trying to help you catch up, you... I was trying to help you catch up, you Looney Tune. This race is pretty much over before it's begun, really. Or because of some stupid driving from a stupid individual. Not being able to get back in the slipstream. Yes, you ruined the race for a lot of people there because of your selfish desires. Well done. I'm incredibly disappointed by that. So I need the leaders. Oh, Crusaders in here. I don't get it. I don't get it. Unfortunately, I don't understand it. Gringo's gone. But look how much time I'm behind. I'm not going to make up that amount of time in the last part of the race. I'm just not going to be able to do that. I'm losing more time now. All they had to do was just work together, and that was it. That's all we needed to do, but it didn't happen. All you had to do was just allow us to work together, but no, you decided, no, you don't want to do that. You've driven me straight into the wall. What's going on? We need to work to... The highest I think we can get is 4th, but even that is a push in itself. That was an accident. For an accident. That was an accident, nothing else to it then. And unfortunately, another second time penalty. What a waste. This race has been a complete waste of time. I'm trying to help you along. You coward, Morgan. You are a complete coward. Right, think it's bad that I even got a penalty there. Dear me. What a nightmare. All you had to do was just work together and we'd have been fine. I don't know if it was a server thing or what, but the things are not working properly. Hello, cat. Need to let you out, don't I? You want to go out? What's the food? Which one is it? I don't want to be standing around for the sake of standing around. Cat, kitty cat. Come on. Back in a minute. Right, let's get into the next space. Back in a couple of minutes. Nipping off for a comfort break. Alright, we are back. Alright, let's have a go. Let's try again. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Hopefully we won't not have... Nothing interesting. Someone in the McLaren is being very ambitious. Right, I wonder if some order has been restored. Why would I want to be in a Ninja Turtle? I don't get these adverts, you know. There's just some... Right. Oh, gloves are over there, aren't they? Right, since haven't got that troublemaker back in the room, which is good, we can actually now focus on doing a race. Hopefully, we can actually... Hopefully, it won't allow us to do that. 2-second time penalty for what exactly? For being unable to brake when everybody checked up when the normal human reaction is a quarter of a second. Come on. So through no fault of my own, I'm down in 11th place. Through no fault of my own. This is completely pathetic. Why have I gone into the red again? Why am I in red? Why am I in the red? Why has my connection gone into the red? It shouldn't do. No drop frames. No. There was no gain. There was no gain in my track limit. There was no gain from that. None. No gain. That'll be a half-second time penalty. I cut a corner then. I cut the line. And I gained time on the driver ahead of me. So explain to me how that is not a penalty. How I didn't get a penalty for that. Yeah, I got a penalty for something else much more minor. And that was a cut too. No penalty for that. So I'm in the clear. I've got a clear penalty run here. I'm in the clear in terms of penalties. I've got none. None whatsoever. That was me locking up, nothing else. Another bad penalty. 2 more positions lost. I should be third, but I'm not. Why aren't I third? That is the question. Oh, I know why. Because I had a 2-second time penalty, which I shouldn't have got. Because the whole field checked up on me and I was unable to avoid it. That's one side. The other side was a half-second time penalty for running wide when I misjudged my braking point. You would have normally not. And then I got hit up the rear. Good. Glad to see you got a penalty for that. Good to see you got a penalty for that. But we're nowhere. We're absolutely nowhere. We're nowhere. Stop going in the red. What? No. No. I broke in a straight line and the car decided it wanted to go off for me. Pathetic. Pathetic. Oi! Don't. Hello, doggy. In 1 second, yeah. It's difficult though. But this race was awful. It was awful because I got a 2-second time penalty for an incident which I was unable to avoid. Stop doing that. That was a straight line again. dearie. What? That was a night. That was not good again. I got a 2-second time penalty for something which I was unable to avoid. I don't understand her. I need to look at the replay. So, sportsmanship rating and driver rating went down for that. For something I do not understand. For something which I don't understand. Alright, we'll look at the replay and see how I got the time penalty and why I allegedly got the time penalty. Serious questions have to be asked here. A plus driver rating and B plus sportsmanship. I think a little bit has something to do with this race. They've been in many incidences. They added that back in they stopped our bump drafting. I knew that was a thing. And I also know wall riding is a thing, and that's the other... And watch. 2-second time penalty. That makes no sense to me. The French Toyota was still on the track, didn't fall off. The Italian Ford fell off for their own doing. Exactly, and I got a 2-second time penalty for it. It makes no sense. The penalty system, okay, I have had my gripes with it frequently, and it's still the same. Same issues, same day. Same issues, different day. I don't know. Daily Race B I tried earlier and it's not fun. It's not a race I would go for. It's not a race I'm going to do. Yeah, it's the flaws in the penalty system. It's not just me who said it. Bigger YouTubers have also said similar things. Mistake. You go off track. Oh, penalty! But for the tiniest attempts in you going wide, no, we're not giving you a penalty for that. That's fine. We'll do it. We'll do it. Yeah, that's fine. You don't need a penalty. That's it. Ugh. Is it me or is it just the contradictions of it? Same in any sport. I mean, you have it in your F1, you have it in your MotoGP, you have it in your darts, you have it in your golf. Because you're always going to have some questionable individual who goes on a power trip because they've been offended. Right, we go again. Hopefully this will be a little bit cleaner than last time. I don't hold out much hope though. It's all going to be really down to the start. If I can get a good start like I, well, haven't been able to do recently. We'll be somewhere. Should be hard agree. And if you are enjoying the stream, by the way, I haven't said this in about 3 hours, don't forget to hit that like button if you're on YouTube. Follow me as well if you're on Twitch. You can subscribe also if you're on YouTube. You can also do the same on Twitch, but then again you get emotes and you'll be paying a few people. I was like, okay, that's probably not the best way of saying it, but emotes you can subscribe. You can follow me. You can also do beautiful things as well on YouTube. Subscribe, liking, commenting, hit that notification bell. You get the idea by now. It's YouTube. You get the idea by now. Yeah, this racer. I don't get this race at times. Someone's in a Corvette. I don't know whether that's brave or stupid. Right, 11th on the grid this time. 10 of us have set lap times. 6 of us haven't. I'll put it on 1 because sometimes it causes issues for me down the line. What's that? It must phase against us. We got a Genesis in here too. What is it you want? You had to put me there, didn't you? The vet gets bumped up, okay. I will be too if I don't catch up, make up the gap. Must have been chaos in that area. Excuse me, I am here. Really? No penalty for the vet? What? Oh. Get it. This. Get it. This race is down the plugger already. Could have at least given me slipstream. Might be a bit behind me. I got a pen for a corner cut when a driver went flying back onto the track where I went because I took a corner over cautiously, got the inside line, and that only happened because somebody fell off the track and ran into the side of me on the V-joint. Yeah, not good. And now I've got to deal with this penalty. I also got pushed off at Indianapolis, which we're about to come up to now. If somebody doesn't know where to brake for the corner in a vet. Yeah, half second. Yeah, this is bye-bye. Bye-bye American Pie. Bye-bye a second. Oh dear. Worst part, can't catch up. Too far away for a slip. I need the slip too, you know. Huh? That happened. Did anybody else see that? Oh, stop fighting, you two. We need to catch up here. The Norwegian's off. He did. He did. And they just caused that wreck too, where Maxi is suddenly about 11 or 12 seconds behind it. Well, 11 or 12 by the time the straight is finished. Oh! We're held, JJ. We're held. We're held, mate. We're held, mate. We're held. Driller also got a time pen somewhere down the line. I think I was a bit too cautious coming in. I wasn't sure what was going on around me. Wasn't sure. But it was better to be cautious than just charging in without a plan. Right, let's go. Too safe, huh? Yeah, Road, you needed to get ahead here. You needed to be ahead. I didn't need you to push spin diesel around as well. Look. We both of us need to be ahead of spin diesel here for this to work effectively. Come on. Can't really. I was the buffer there. Yeah, we may have a slipstream, but unfortunately. Red Driller's having the same issues I had. And then again, maybe not. But with 4 seconds. Flip. I think I was too quick. I was too quick for my own good in that section. Because, unfortunately, we're too far behind on the slipstream front to be able to do anything. Roadrilla really had to get ahead of Spin Diesel, and then me and Roadrilla could have worked together. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. And because I was about 2 seconds ahead, it meant I didn't get slipstream while Roadrilla and Spin Diesel are able to catch back up to me again. This is going to be a problematic next straight. Had to focus on getting the best exit I could, and it still wasn't enough. This is why I don't like the South. Is that the way you want to... You did that to yourself, Driller. I didn't touch you this time. Good enough. I didn't necessarily have to overtake him there. I just played smart. I knew so long as I could force the issue with them braking a bit later and they go off the track and I managed to stay on, I was going to get that position. And I did. But I did not like that race at all. Yeah, and that did... It actually ruined both our races as well. It ruined both our races. Well, them running into the back of me. My sportsmanship rating went down and my driver rating went up. Oh, I have a nasty feeling what that is all about. That was... Well... Well, that's all I'm saying. There's nothing else I'm saying on the matter. Nothing else to be said. It's happened, we move on. So, well, maybe not. Maybe they're in. Of course, I force the issue. Needed to. This needs an... Yeah, if I haven't noticed already... Oh, flip me. I'm in sportsmanship rating A. Ooh, good thing this is on... This is good thing this is on the alt account rather than my main, because my main would be... Well, starving or thirsty at this point to get themselves back to the sportsmanship rating. Yeah, needs an oil change. And I give it a quick car wash as well. Doesn't need anything else doing to it. Spend too much credit on cars anyway. Right, we'll do another one. What's the time now? We're coming up to 11, isn't it? I'm going to do this one and see how I feel. And if worst comes to the worst tomorrow, I might change... I don't know whether I will stream on the main, but I will probably do quite a few things on the alt again, because I've still got the master licenses to do on the alt account. Who's sports now? Okay, so we go again. Oh, dear me. Well, it could be worse. It could be the American national anthem again. Which has probably disappeared. Because they were too... Nope, it hasn't. It's still there. But it's quite embarrassing, by the way. Sometimes you gotta do things yourself. Anyway, 1 minute 15 till we go again. Just try and get a little bit of a breather. Still don't know if I will do the still don't know whether I would probably do it or not. Hmm. So 30 seconds to go before we go again. That's a good starter wheel. What wheels do you use? I can't read it properly because that's my bad handwriting. Chronicles. Ooh, starter wheel. You can't really go wrong with a Thrustmaster, but if you're on the budget, Logitech is a good start point. I think a G29 is a good start point if you want to go on the cheap. Thrustmaster was also good. Not its big direct wheel drive because that's on the high end. But the Thrustmaster was also good. Current wheel. I'm a Thrustmaster. Thrustmaster T300 for me. I'm the only A+ in this lobby. It seems like we are heading towards the end of the stream. I haven't tried it myself, but I imagine so. The Peugeot Vision GT Group 3 car doesn't have a cockpit view. So where am I starting? 13th, I think, on this one. Yeah, 13th this time. The Pro Vt PN. No, I don't, unfortunately. Just let me get a quick. So, what is it? Did you say PMX V? PNX, not PMX. Yeah, I thought, yeah, okay. I'm just having a quick look now. I'm not overly familiar with it. Yeah, I'm not overly familiar with it. Yeah, I don't know enough about it. But that's the first I've ever heard of the PXM V10. So I don't know it, unfortunately. I'm a Thrustmaster driver. Thrustmaster's my go-to. No worries. It's alright to ask about it. I don't know everything. That's certainly what makes us human, though. If you don't know it all, then you're going... Oh, where are you going? That's particularly bad if you're Supra, because you're not very good on the straight. You also got to know your stuff. How much did you get mine for? It was a good couple of years ago now. was a good couple of years ago. I think it was like 300 something pounds, something along those lines. It definitely wasn't over 400. It was somewhere between 300 and 400, which is still good value. This is a very good wheel to have. And the only reason I got it was because my old one, which was also a Thrustmaster, pedals got a bit too much, and that was after on and off usage for about 7 or 8 years. I can't even then I don't remember that far back. This is going to be problematic. Don't, no, don't beat yourself, mate. Don't beat yourself. Oh, shoot. £300 to £400. Yeah, shop around. Yeah, have a look around about Thrustmaster, Amazon. I think Fanatec's a bit. Yeah, Fanatec is too expensive for that sort of budget, unfortunately. I was trying to avoid an accident, and you give me a penalty for that. Ugh. Honestly. It is a 4-seat. Do you mind? Yes, I know you were off the course. Yeah, I know you went off the course, but you don't need to try and go into me. If that was the Setter Corsa, I would be spinning around like a loony top. I'd be spinning around like a bottle top. Have a shop around, check the reviews. Do your research is what my best advice is check the wheels in that price range of 300 to 400. Say like your Thrustmaster, your Amazons, anything else like that. Check the reviews, check video reviews as well, because they're the people who have been using the product and know how good or bad it is. So you can make your judgment on that. I say narrow it down to 2 or 3 wheels. 2 or 3 wheels. Check the reviews, check the video reviews, check how they work, and then make a decision. Work with me here, please. Work with me. Yeah. Streamlabs does that. Come on, it needs a bit more. Needs a bit more. Come on. Come on. That's it. That's it. Keep pushing. That's it. Keep doing it. We're getting closer. Come on. We need a bit more. Come on. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Trust me on this one. Just keep running. Just keep doing it. There we go. We're getting closer. Come on. Another one will do it. Another one will do. That's it, that's it. We're there now. We're there. That's... That was more on Sergio for not knowing I was there. What we used earlier, this is the best, or this is dog shit. T300, T46 and the G20. For that, try the T. For that, if you give me those options, T300. Right, this is gonna be. I think quite a few of us got penalties in that one, unfortunately. Just about held on to that. What a loony. What a bad... What? They were so desperate to keep ahead of me there that they were willing to ruin their own race for it. Yeah, don't be like that driver. Oh, dear me. No, that's a T300 about. You know what? I can't remember. I think it's like a couple of years now, and it's been good. Just be aware about the pedals. They do, after quite a long usage, they may stick, so you might need to lubricate it for a bit after a while. But other than that, it's great. I'm still using it today, and it's still a great wheel. They are. They are indeed. They are absolute. It is actually a sportsmanship rating killer. I completely agree with that one. Yeah, this game is really testing the patience. Yeah, this race is testing the patience. I'm not going to get any higher than 7th by the look of it. It was actually much better when all the A plus drivers were in here. And now we're in A's and B's. It's problematic. Down to 9th. Lovely. That issue with that corner prevented me from getting slipstream. The end isn't it? Out of slipstream range, lovely. Back into the pond goes the toad. I'll tell you what, that toad player is having a... let's just say Toad is having a rotten evening. Hold on, let me get to the straight, then I can ask properly. Oh, yeah, no. Fine. If I ask for money at Christmas, I might be able to reach it. I was forced to overtake there, but I need these guys to work. Yeah, there we are. We may be able to catch up if we may be able to catch up if we just keep getting the slipstream. It is coming down. Any wheel? Oh, that's not. Oh, it's a question for you, not for me. I'm on the wheel. This is so inconsistent. No more bumping here, because no more pushing, no more pushing. We're not going to get around the corner otherwise. Yeah, the question here is that if it's your first wheel, don't go spend all your money on a wheel, on a high-end wheel. Go for something in the middle. And if you enjoy racing on the wheel, then build your skills, and then when the time comes, then upgrade. Because I've seen a few cases where people just want to do sim racing, get the most expensive wheel they can, and then they need to find out that they don't enjoy it. Then they're stuck with a £600, €600, whatever your currency equivalent is, wheel, and then I was like, why did I spend this much money? That exactly, yeah. Doogie's hit the point. Doogie's hit the point. I think it's Doogie, whatever it is. Yeah, you've hit the. Yeah, that's pretty much spot on there. That viewpoint's spot on. I am going to lose driver rating for this one. Oh no, I gained, and sportsmanship rating too. So Tomakino won the race ultimately, so that's fine. That's be like that. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I don't have to worry about that too much. But yeah, racing wise, it's not been particularly great, unfortunately, and I don't feel. Yeah, the racing's not great, so I'm not going to do another one. I'm back in my S sportsmanship rating, so that's fine. We can end it there. If you have enjoyed today, I need to do some typing. It would help if I had actually a keyboard thing. And that's the next thing which I need to upgrade. Keyboard holder on my left and the mouse on my right, so I don't have to continue jumping out of my seat to go and get the keyboard and get the mouse. That's my next plan anyway. Hey, for the wheel, and also get a PS5, because as it's been noted, this is the PS4 version, and I have been told by quite a few people that I've actually, well, I've outgrown the PS4 side and need to go to the PS5. Just need to find one for a reasonable price, obviously. Not spending stupid amount of money on a PlayStation Pro, which is about £700 on the moment. For, yeah, Sony's have been notoriously expensive anyway. So there's that. I've still got my PS3, got my PS4, PS2 still flying about, lying about somewhere. Got my PS1 somewhere. I've still got a lot of my own and a lot of my old consoles for my childhood. But anyway, that's enough for me. I'm back again tomorrow. I don't know when I'm back tomorrow because when I did my stream schedule on X and Blue Sky, I forgot to state what starting times they are. Novice, that. Come on, man. Come on now, matey. Yeah, it's just humans. Load times of PS5 way faster. Yeah, absolutely. That too. That too, yeah. And it doesn't glitch out as much from what I understand. They were meant to do cross-platform sharing, but you can only do that in the GTWS series. You can't do it in dailies. Yeah, it does question it a bit, and it's been two and a bit years, and they still haven't managed it. Oh well. Oh well, I know that the time on the PS4 is drawing to a close. So I know that is. So I know that. That's all I need to know about it. Anyway, typing to do. This doesn't work on the one on YouTube yet because I haven't sorted out the bot, and it doesn't like it when two bots are like, yeah, geez, Duke. I'm back again tomorrow. I'm gonna try and do it on the main, along with the lap time beforehand. But the chances may well be that I'll probably switch to do a time attack. But I'm not entirely certain yet whether I just focus on just doing laps or go on the old and do the master licenses. So that's a little bit up in the air at the moment. I won't know until I've done at least the first 2 or 3 races tomorrow, then we'll go from there. Most likely I'll be on from about 7:15 for more Gran Turismo 7. Start off at the dailies, and depending on how they go, we'll probably do licenses or carry on with the days. We're going to go where it takes us. That's the plan anyway. So thanks everybody for tuning in. If you've enjoyed today, if you're on YouTube, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the comment, hit the notification bell, select all to get notified of all my YouTube doings. And if you're watching on Twitch, please don't forget to follow. And if you'd like to get access to beautiful emotes, you can subscribe. Anything above Amazon Prime or Tier 1 will suffice. And I'll see you all again tomorrow at 7:15 for more Gran Turismo 7. See you then.